Hey guys, what is up? It is Keaton here with TechSmartt. Today we are going to be looking at some recent tech topics that have happened in the news and just some things I'd like to cover. The three things I will be covering are OS X 10 Lion being on thumb drives, Motorola getting bought by Google, and finally Amazon Student. It's a new application Amazon released. So first, let's get started with Amazon Student. Amazon Student was actually just released yesterday, August 15th, and it's a way for students to trade used textbooks, and they can trade iOS gadgets and video games, things like that. It's basically meant for college students. Amazon will send you a prepaid envelope to your house, and then you can ship the textbook off to wherever it needs to go, and the balance in the money will, I think I just repeated myself, the money will go on to a gift card or your Amazon account. So that is cool. Personally, I think this is awesome for college students who want to trade used textbooks, who don't really need them anymore, because once you buy them, obviously they are yours. So I think this is definitely a unique app Amazon has done. Personally, I'm starting to shop on Amazon a lot more and might even consider buying Prime because of the features Amazon offers. $3.99 shipping for 1 day and free 2-day shipping. That's pretty good compared to other things that take 5 days or 3 to 5 business days. The next thing I would like to discuss is OS X 10 Lion being on a thumb drive. Also yesterday, August 15th, Apple just released Lion on a thumb drive. This will cost $69 at the Apple Store or online. If you buy it online, it will cost you $69, and you must have 7 gigabytes of space on your computer to install it. That is pretty hefty. So it's nice having a actual thumb drive itself. I wish I would start including them in new iMacs or MacBook Pros or Airs, to give people security in case they want to have a backup, in case they want to reinstall it. But it is Apple. Apple likes to be Apple and, make you have to buy it, and so you don't get it free. But I think it's the least they could do for someone who's buying a new computer. I mean, because they are spending a lot of money, depending on what computer, to buy a very good product. Finally, the last thing I want to talk about, and I will tend to get these the Tech Talk shows to be a little longer depending on what I have to say, my opinion on the topic, but Google bought Motorola. Yes, August 15th. Jeez, it's like all on August 15th. And one of the reasons why they bought them is that Motorola has over 17,000 patents, and Google wants to have those patents because they can definitely use those patents to work against other competitors such as Apple, Microsoft, but other people like that. I think this is absolutely brilliant. Google is made of money. They have tons of money. Not the wealthiest company, because that is Apple. But they bought them for their 17,000 patents. That is one of the reasons. Also, a little fun fact, 550,000 Android phones are being made every single day. So having Google own the Motorola phones, I think they can go whatever the way they want on that. They can go farther or cut back a little. So this was definitely a brilliant decision by Google. Now, the only downside is I don't know how many companies Google will end up buying. I mean, they could always buy them all out. But I think some companies are going to end up having some sense and saying, yeah, we won't let you buy them. But Google is rapidly increasing their empire, buying out companies. And, I mean, Motorola, I've never been a big fan of what the phones they make. I've actually owned one phone by them. I didn't really like it because it was really old. But if Google starts putting some exclusive stuff on the Motorola phones, I might consider buying one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this week of my Tech Talk. Please leave a comment down below of your opinions on these kinds of topics. I also want to know is if you guys like these kinds of videos. I like talking about tech news in the media and what's going on, keeping you all updated. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you later. Bye bye.